Nice hair. Hey, 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 everybody. What's going on? I am going live a little bit because two of my family went, hey Mrs. P, fishing and two are upstairs and I need to get some more watch hours in and there's a couple things I want to talk about. So I'm going to do that. I just received an update, so I was trying to see. How's everybody's night? Police being urged by 1 second, I just want to read this. Okay. All right. I am back. Okay. Don't forget. I will. Hey, allegedly with Brittany. Hey, Rena. I will, Mrs. P. So most of us by now, so I did not know until now. I had not heard that the mother had actually spoken. The mother of the shooter had actually spoken. And it looks like she spoke to Newsweek. Um, let's talk about that a little bit. But here's I got a little frustration. Hey Jen. Um so how do I put this tactfully? Oh, absolutely allegedly with Brittany. Hey LFT, what info? You're gonna have to remind me, LFT. Well, for one is we do know that we can confirm that Irma Garcia's husband died. We know that today. And it would seem, based on what the nephew said, that he had gone to his wife's memorial and that all signs do point to the fact that he died from grief. I wanted to confirm that that's a possibility. So I reached out to a doctor I know, and okay, secretly the doctor's related to me, and looked online and everything, and it actually is because it raises your stress hormones and it can cause your heart to go into some sort of cardiomyopathy or P or something like that. So um, that's just, I mean, it's too awful to even for my brain to process. Happy life at this point. Oh yeah, okay, LFT. At this point, yes, yes, she has survived. Um, the grandfather claims, well, everyone has claimed so far, in fairness, that the grandparents are wonderful people. The grandfather claims that he did not know whatever his faces had guns, but yeah, Rena, I didn't know that. I had to call a doctor and Google it because I don't want to give you guys false information. And then But it's also claimed that the neighbors claim that grandma did know because she was fighting with him a lot about taking them outside. So, I mean, but that's not to say that that's not true because that one knew and the other didn't, because I mean, it happens all the times, right? Things you tell even like your mom that you wouldn't tell your dad or something. Um, the mother of the shooter has come forward. Oh wow. Hey Lynn, that and said apparently she is by her mom right now. I hear my children. Hold on. Hey, I'm live. Come here, you. Come here.
No.
Please come on. I'm on live. Come here. Say hi to people. Come here. Come here. They need to see you. Come here. Come here.
No. Hi.
No, they can't see you.
No. No.
Are you just getting your drink? All right. You can't turn the TV on right now, buddy.
I need to go back
You're going back to play? How far?
No,
I'm sorry, guys. 1 sec.
I
Come
need to
at
go
least come
back.
say hi to the
I
people.
need to go back because I forgot my water bottle.
Oh.
Hi.
You got to get in the picture, sweetie. No. I love you.
I know.
How many times have I said that to you today?
8,000.
8,000 times? All right. All right. Skedaddle.
I need to go get my
You're gonna go get your water bottle? All right.
Please
All right. Well,
come with me.
you're okay. Or else wait for Haven. But I gotta get back to my live. Okay?
You
Um, wait. Oh yeah, okay. So sorry, y'all. The mother is with the grandmother. Hey, Turtle Gum, sitting next. She said she's bedside or whatever. This is mom. All right. My son wasn't. That's my fourth grader, by the way, and he's really kind of like, why do you've told me like 100 times that you love me? My son wasn't a violent person. I'm surprised what he did. I pray for those families, and I pray for all innocent children. Okay. However, Ramos, the shooter, was living with his grandparents near the primary school. Um, the mother's boyfriend said that he, as in the shooter, went to live with his grandmother after a fight with his mom over the Wi-Fi. Um, it said they had a tumultuous relationship, even though the mother denies that they had a bad relationship. She would not address those claims. One of Ramos' high school classmates said that a couple months ago he posted an Instagram story of him screaming at his mother, calling her a B word. Baby, he went to get his water bottle. Okay, well, I'm on a live. So, and multiple people have said they had a strained relationship. Uh, she said her son and her had a good relationship. He was quiet, kept to himself. The boyfriend called him a weird one, but she is by her mother. The last time she spoke to him was on his 18th birthday, and that's pretty much it. Um, a lot of his classmates have come forward and said he was the um, actually the one that did a majority of the bullying when he was actually at school. All right, so I want to read you guys something. So we know that the other guy died of a broken heart, but every like second this gets more tragic. And here's my whole point of this live is I'm coming to a point, okay, guys? Every part of this gets more tragic by the second. And I mean, for this woman for four kids to lose both parents in 48 hours in this way is beyond mad, is beyond my I told you my brain can't physically comprehend it. And then it was revealed that the teacher, Hey True Crime with Brandy, um, passed with one of the children in her arms. Haven wants you.
what?
She just wants you upstairs. I don't want you down here while I'm talking about this. Love you. Did I tell you that today?
Yes, now stop.
Um, and I just want to say thank you to our teachers because thanks, Shawnee, the fourth grade boy that survived, one of them that was under the table, the one I told you that said he heard the shooter come in and say, it's time to die, um, said that his two teachers stood in front of them and blocked them. And we know that two teachers that heard it within the building put their bodies in front of the doors so that they would be shot with the bullets. I don't, my brain can't comprehend this. Thank you, teachers, because I don't know. I just it's a special calling to do that, to give up your own life, and knowing when you have kids of yourself, it's beyond what wow. But here we go. Anyways, so Rena sent me something, and so something that CNN played yesterday, and so I kind of tried to dissect a little bit more based on several different articles and about what we know, and then I do have a message. Okay, hey Tia, I do have a message. I do get to a point. So it would seem based on what Lynn, I just because I want to say I would do that, and I was talking this over. My husband and I went to get something, and the kids were playing with neighbors, and we were driving, and I was trying to talk through it with him, but he can't talk through it a lot because it just makes him he just can't do it. Like he can't. It'll make him too upset. So he just said it's easy for us to say, when we're not in that situation. Hey, Aussie true crime. Um, but I would like to think I would do that. But I got to be honest, in the back of my head, thinking I've got my own kids, I feel like I'd be thinking that, but you don't know at the time. But anyways, um so after Rena sent me this, I started looking into a couple other things, and I think there's a lot we don't know right now. Okay, so there's a lot we don't know right now that they can't totally reveal to us yet because they don't know, the police and whatnot, and they also are in the middle of an investigation. But from my understanding, and this is based on several different things I've read, including CNN's personal interview with the police officer yesterday, which actually revealed probably more than today's did, that the police were inside the building within 4 minutes of the first shot. Now, it is important also to remember that it was because Kathy Joe confirmed this. It was 10 minutes from the 911 call of the grandma to the first shot. Okay. He shot at officers on the way in. And I, it is, there's video where the woman is, or there's people videoing, and you can hear the girl say, "Where are they at?" And now I think I know what she's talking about. Where are they at? I think she was talking about the police already being there. And that's why, hey, ask your bark. Well, wait, true crime. What 911 call? Are you talking about hey MJ's life? Um the grandma's 911 call? I mean, I could see why it wouldn't they didn't have any idea. I don't know. Well, here's what I can say. Is here's so what we know is that they went in within 4 minutes. Apparently they did not have a good angle, and you have to understand that they have to think of the other kids too, right? Like there's a whole classroom or a whole school of 500 and some other students. So I don't know what goes through their mind. I don't know. I don't know if everything was handled perfectly. I don't know if, if I were a parent, I probably would have reacted the same way and wanted to go in. I can't say any of that. Um, oh, probably, Brandy. Probably. So Robin, I have heard that as well. Um, yes, I did MJ's life. But my point in all of this is that we don't even know the whole story yet. All right. And in my opinion, the parents are grieving. They can be mad. Like but for creators or whatever to call people snowflakes or to say that people are coddled and this is why this is happening, or that law enforcement did a crappy job or all this stuff. Like, shut up. And I'm not talking about anybody here. Okay? Well, Robin, I don't know. Based on his foot in one of the images, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not I don't know. I mean, it's blurry, who knows. But like we can't say, "Hey Gladys." Right, exactly. We cannot say this is a small town. I mean, not a small town, but yes, it is a small town. My kid's school is when you hear the lawnmower going right there, people drive the lawnmower down the street in my town. You can't say what you would be doing in this situation when you think it's not going to happen, and then all of a sudden it happens. There was a 5-second. Oh, okay. Um, but I mean, but beside that, I don't know what protocol is. I don't know what the police are trained for. I do know that they were breaking windows and pulling kids out because at that point, like the gunfire started immediately when he got into that classroom and he barricaded himself. And at that point, I don't know how many of you have seen that kind of a weapon, but they needed to get other kids out too. But that's not even, it's just, we don't know what we would do unless we were there. And for people to say, well, we are training people to be snowflakes, we are blah, 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 blah. Like, that has nothing to do. Or he was bullied. Well, maybe he was, but lots of kids get bullied and lots of kids turn their life around and don't do that. He was a bully too. Like, I just, it is extremely frustrating to see or hear creators judging, or we're all like, even I'm going to judge to a certain point, right? Because there's things that I think should have taken place a certain way. But I don't think in any way, shape, or form are we ever justified to speak on the reasoning or calling people snowflakes or saying we coddle. I just, ugh. I understand them being upset the cops weren't going in, but they also have to. So that's the other thing, Brandy. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. It's a lot about angle and just things like that. Like, we don't know because you still have 540 parents who are saying, "Well, you put my kids at risk if like it's just." And you're a small town. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, and I don't hope I ever never have to be there. But I'm certainly also not going to condemn parents for trying to blast themselves into the school because I can't tell you that I wouldn't have done the same. I think any parent would have done the same. Um, but I don't think that we're in any room to judge whatsoever if the reason that this school thing happened is because we're raising snowflakes or we're coddling people. Like, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't have a right. Well, I mean, I guess you have a right. I guess everybody has a right, right? We've got free speech, and this is half the reason why we're in these situations. But as a creator, I feel, and you can say I'm not a creator or whatever, I don't care, that it's our responsibility to be sensitive in the way that we present things, like in You Are a Snowflake, um, in these type of situations, is how I feel. And if in 5 months the whole story ends up being like everybody messed up and did this wrong, then hey, judge away. But I'm also not going to be too quick to blame the school because my kid's school is small and it is not uncommon for when there's award ceremony, which there was the honor roll ceremony for all of the second, third, and fourth graders, for them to leave doors unlocked because of like, and Lycan always gets me off task. Um, to leave the doors open because of parents in and out. Yeah, and trust me, if you think that people are not sitting there questioning everything they did that day in that school and beating themselves up and feeling like they could have done something different, you're crazy. Because there is not one of them there that wanted any of this to happen. And you also have to remember, y'all, one of the fathers was a sheriff's deputy. Do you think that he wouldn't want everything in his power to make sure that everything was done that needed to be done? Like, I've sat and I've heard over and over judging of why that we coddle kids, that we do this, that we do that, and that this is why these things happen and blah 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 blah. Okay, well then, please write the book on Tell Me How to Be the Perfect Parent, please. And it's just got to a point where I was just like, exactly, led to lose Brittany. No one can. No one can. Let me tell you a story. Let me give you a little Parker story here. Yes, true crime. Yes, I know. See, exactly. Hey, Punkette. Punkette's been actually emailing me saying, like, I am so sick of people spelling people's names. Hey, Amber Alerts. Oh, thank you, Amber. Yeah, I'm doing mine tomorrow too because it's been so crazy. Um, I was at church, right? I always like to think that I'm going to do this grand and glorious, like I would save anybody's life. Well, I'm in church and I'm sitting down, and the elderly guy in front of me, we hear these two big wheezes, and then all of a sudden, nothing. And then I see his daughter look back at me and go, "Yes, Robin, help me." And my brain went, and so I rushed up to him and I looked at his daughter and she was scared to death. And um I know, alleged. I was like, I'm gonna call the guy Steve. That's not his name, but I'm like, Steve, Steve. And I just froze. And luckily all the emergency personnel that we had at church and stuff came over. But I froze, and that, I mean, that's part of your fight or flight or whatever. And I wouldn't have known what to do. And that, like, they came and shocked his heart or whatever. I mean, he's like 90 and stuff, and but he lived and it was all okay. But I always thought in that moment that I would do this grand and glorious rescue of this massive CPR and I'd be this hero. But at the end of the day, in that moment, I completely froze. Like, it wasn't what I thought. So I don't think that we can completely say that we would do it this way when we would do it this way, because we don't know how to act if we are trying to protect 600 kids. Also knowing that you know that there's casualties already based on the fact that you got there and the guns were going off. Bye, Brandy. Brittany, and you know how I feel about that. I won't play. There's a video of the parents frantic and stuff. I'm not playing that. That's Moms Demand Action is a great organization, chapters in every state. What is that, pumpkin pie? Yeah, right. Well, right, Sandy. You wouldn't have. Yeah, there's just things you just. Right, MJ's life, and you're talking a small town. I just don't think they know enough. I think they're giving us what they can give with being respectful, with trying to bury these beautiful people, and it's a lot. And let's face it, they're trying to do all this. Well, like, politicians are using it both sides to fit their agendas, and now they're just fighting. And so now we've got our leaders fighting and people blaming, and then everyone trying, like, ah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I hate that politicians are fighting right now. There is no better time. I get it. It has to be addressed, but it does not have to be addressed right this second. I mean, we found out how he got the goods. Yes, Brittany, he did legally get them. He bought them after his 2 days, one on his 18th birthday and one 2 days after his 18th birthday, which was, I believe, May 10th, legally, from my understanding. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong, but that's what I've seen. But I don't. And I don't want you guys to think I'm being harsh. And now I'm probably the one judging people. I just don't think this is a time we should be ugly, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure there probably was some mistakes made. But I'm pretty sure that the mistakes made will haunt people for the rest of their lives. And there's also right, exactly, Punkette. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought, Gladys. And we also have to remember that there's 550 kids that have to heal from the trauma of this, who need adults to be stable and see stability, and a whole town that needs to recover. So I just think that I haven't seen anybody in this chat. I'm talking overall that we just need to be really careful that we aren't what's that word, you guys, when you're like what is that word where you're, is it categorizing, or what is it, categorizing or stereotype or something, or just jumping to conclusions that we know the reason that this kid did this, or we know the reason that so and so did it this way, or so and so didn't do it this way. um I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of reasonings, and I think that I know. I think that if if his grandma survives, which it does sound like she has a good chance, she will probably have some of the answers, at least as to what the fights were about, right? But we also have to remember she's got a lot of grieving herself to do, as does the grandfather. And so, from what I've heard, I think from what I've heard within that community, I don't think so, Robin, not yet. Oh, Tia, the whole we shouldn't within hours, Tia, within hours. We're all on here crying, and they're already fighting on Twitter over gun laws. And before anyone comes at me, I agree. We need to talk about it. We need to evaluate it. But children hadn't even been identified yet. And I have proof that it happened within hours. I mean, I've screenshot them and stuff. So, um, there's a time and a place. Yeah, I don't think so either, Sandy. I don't think that they can. Yeah, Gladys, something like that. I mean, yeah, Amber's alert. I had to delete a comment today and tell the mods that if this person made another gun comment or something, that she was gonna have to be blocked for a while, because I can't because I've made it very clear I don't want to start a debate on that right now, and I don't want to, that's not what this chat is going to be about right now. S- and I am so glad I did, because do y'all remember I said that I stopped it, and guess who came into chat? Rob, who is Ileana's cousin. And I'm so glad that he didn't come in to a battle on my channel over that. Exactly, Tia, exactly. And we have to remember we've got a whole other side. Like, we have New York Buffalo still trying to heal. And like our whole country, if you guys have noticed, there hasn't been a that want to carry should be. Yeah, caffeinate. That's all something they've got to work through. Um, if you remember correctly, there was damn, I just lost my train of thought. How can I not? There's not a reporter that I've seen so far that talks to a parent that hasn't broken down. What's the reporter that has does it with Gladys? Where are you? You're good at this. She does it with Jenna Bush Hager or whatever her name is. She's a co-host. Is it like Dakota or Hoda or something? Coda B, Coda, Toda, something like that. Hoda. Thank you, Love and Life at Home. She was like, I saw just a little bit ago in the news that she just broke down. Hoda, okay. Just absolutely just started sobbing, and Jenna couldn't be there because she was on site at some other thing, and it said she just literally just broke down. And I have not watched one report so far where somebody, the newscaster, I think they've been very respectful and hasn't broken down. And so there's just a lot of the country that's grieving. I don't know, Sandy. Um Grieving right now in the country. And I mean, sometimes when we lash back out, it's just because we're hurting and so we get mad. But I just would really like, I don't know. So many people are going to come at me after this. Please just be kind, okay? Because I'm PMSing and I'll cry. So please be kind in comments. But um, I just, I don't want people, creators especially, to make it worse on people that already feel guilty because you don't know what's going to push somebody that's dealing with this type of trauma. You don't know what's going to push them over the edge of just maybe doing something to themselves. And then there's just more grief. There's enough grief right now. And I don't even know what a snowflake is. Somebody's got to fill me in on that because I mean, I get what you don't even need to fill me in on that, but it is human nature. Even if it was an officer at the school and was armed, there would be love and life at home. Very good point. I think somebody else made that reference too, and that's what he was trying to say, which um that's a very good point. They were, I I mean, that's no match for that. Um, yeah, you guys have seen me. I've been an absolute mess. I've cried on and off for 2 days. It's been building for like 2 days. The constant criticism and just lack of tact of, um, oh, the lack of tact in certain areas. Like, I hope people don't play the video of parents panicking and screaming. I just hope that, I don't know. I just don't think we know enough about it or to say why he did what he did. And exactly, Sandy, exactly. And again, hi baby. So our school didn't send an email out until Wednesday and my kids were already home. But my first response was, I can't believe our school. How come it took them blah 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 all this time to send out an email? Why didn't I get an email last night? And they should have been on it and sent an email. So I was doing kind of the same thing, and then I was like, okay, they probably had to get together and figure out, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Here's how the email should be worded so that parents are feel safe and all this stuff, instead of just like an email an hour afterwards that says everyone freak out, like, oh, thanks, Amber. Yeah. And if you're nice to me, I don't cry. If you're mean to me, I'll cry. But it's all right. I cry all the time. Ask my kids. Yep, exactly. Mistakes were made, but it's professional honesty. It's heartwarming and real when she spoke. Oh wow, I'll have to listen to that. Yeah, they did grouchy mama bear. And you know what? In hindsight, probably they should have. But again, yeah. I mean, y'all, I haven't even known how to deal with my own children since then. I cried when my fourth grader went to school. I'm like to the point where I'm annoying him. I'm on him, telling him I love him and stuff. And he's just like, okay, enough. Like, even as a parent, we don't know how to react to what's the proper way to deal with this. It's not like there's a book up. Well, maybe there probably is a book on this. But, you know, there was a Grey's Anatomy episode once about what your brain does in this type of situation. And I don't think we can fully say what we would do unless we were there. But I don't think that anyone involved, I don't think that the reason all this happened is because people are coddled or snowflakes. I'm in my novice creator opinion, I do not feel that we can say that. Exactly, caffeinated slug. I'd be a parent who was I just talking this to? Oh, Rena. I'd be the parent that is running into the school, create like, I'd be the parent needing to be held down. Because I mean, as police, you not only then making sure the parents are, it's a really bad situation. Yeah, it is. I'm still too young for school, but yeah. Amber and we both have fourth graders and we were wrecked. Hey, Cole. Yeah, this morning was tough. It was the first time I had send him back and my kids back to school. And it was difficult with the middle school ones, but the fourth grader was like,
Oh.
you get all these images floating through your head like, what if, what if? But then you don't want to break down. And then after he left, I broke down. And then when he got back home from school, it was like I hadn't seen him in 16 years. And now you just heard him kind of annoyed, like, okay, now it's enough, Mom. You've said it enough. You're getting a bit overboard with the cleanliness.
Um,
What, baby?
can you ask your people if any of them have a slushy cup? Because mine tastes like salt water.
Oh, okay. My daughter would like me to stop my entire live to ask you guys if any of you in the chat have a slushy cup.
That it tastes like salt water. I got it out of the freezer and I tasted it and it tastes like salt water. Is there salt in here? In the packet thingies?
She feels her slushy cup tastes like salt water. So she's asked me to stop the entire sensitive live for her slushy cup.
I saw my peoples today. Those third graders were the same exact height as me.
Third graders are the same.
No, they were like second graders, and I called them my peoples because they were the same height as me.
Hey, can you go upstairs? Because I don't like to talk to you about this. I'll see what they say. Is the cup leaking?
Wait.
Tia does not have a 25-year-old. Come on now.
Wait. These packet things could leak because if there's salt.
Ew.
I know. Is it
what
leaking?
Is wrong with that? Don't
leaking?
Drink that.
It tastes like salt.
It does. You're going to drink full-on salt water. Thank you, Amber's Alert, because my kid says no, doesn't taste like salt. You got a defective slushy.
So
Is there salt in the liner? Yeah. Let me taste it, babe. What's in here, first of all?
Mountain Dew. Tastes like salt.
Do not drink that.
Why would you drink it?
Okay, don't drink that.
Why?
That is full on salt water. What did you do to that? Don't drink it. Oh my
I
goodness.
didn't put nothing in it but my Arizona tea.
Yeah, don't drink out of that again until I figure it out.
Is our water from the sink contaminated with salt? I just drank out of it.
Dude, I don't know what Dollar Tree
It's not from Dollar
slushy
Tree, and
thing Nana bought you, but ain't working.
it's been working.
No, it wasn't $1, but I think she got maybe ripped off. What country did she order that from? Because
What do you think? USA.
no, I don't think that was made with ocean water or something. Yeah, but Tia, I do not know how you have a 25-year-old. I think you're making that up. Yeah, caffeinated slug. Babe, don't drink out of that anymore because you're going to get sick. I mean, that tastes like that's not even just a little salt in the water. Like that is like
Mommy, taste it again to make sure
like
there's
the
no
ocean.
washing it out with soap.
Yeah, is that the Wish version of the slushy cup?
No.
Nana.
Ask
Hey Boston, my daughter interrupted a very like heartfelt live
Yes,
to
it was important.
talk about tell me her slushy okay, Tia, same like similar. Tell me her slushy cup tastes like salt water. Yeah, I think so, criminality. And I was like, all right, I thought she was being dramatic just to get on here because she likes to get on here. Um, but then I worry sometimes because people are gonna run with it, but at the end of the day, people are gonna run with my anyways. And this is full on salt. I don't even know if it's salt. It's salt. It's the Wish of slushy cups. I've never tasted a thing like it. Like, is anyone? Thank you, Tia. Has anyone's parents ever told them for a canker sore or something, drink a little salt water? Drink a little salt water. No, no, no. It hurts. It's gross. Oh my gosh, caffeinated. Haven, is that his puppy slushy cup?
It's a slushy cup.
Slush puppy cup?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too, criminality. We're sending that back to Wish.
Not from Wish.
It's not from. Well, tell Nana that was expensive. The Dead Sea slushy cup. Oh my gosh. That's the best.
Okay, Mommy, drink out of it again and see if it's still got it tastes like salt.
Oh, no, she's not Angie, baby. She came down here to confront me about the. Hey, stop doing that. No more. Okay, wait. Is this like one of your jokes? Like when
No, it's not a
you
joke.
guys-
I went to put my mouth.
you and
to
Daddy
it.
do that?
I went to put my mouth.
Baby,
What?
there's a hole right there.
I don't see no hole.
Haven,
I don't
right
see no hole.
there. You've been drinking, giving me salt. Don't drink out of it anymore. There's a giant hole at the
I
bottom.
don't see no hole.
Haven, right there, hole.
That's not a hole.
It's a hole.
Put your hand in there. There's no
I'm
hole.
not putting my hand in there. You're doing it on purpose. Get out of here. You just gave me salt water on purpose.
There's no hole in there.
No, serious, babe. Don't drink out of it anymore. It's leaked. And I don't know how you leaked it.
Another one.
Nana's not going to buy you another one.
Yes, she is.
All right. Good night. Or
Good night.
good
I'm
riddance,
not going to
whatever.
bed.
Yeah, she likes to be on lives, and I won't let her have her own channel. So I don't know why, because YouTube is so soothing all the time.
Should we send it back or did I throw it away?
Oh, Mrs. Portland, I'm sorry. And I know Mrs. P. Yep, criminality was spot on. Anybody who said there was a hole. Gurgle it, LFT. Oh, no wonder I didn't like it.
There is a hole. There's literally nothing in the one of the packets.
I told you there's a hole.
Should we send it? Do I send it back or do I throw it in the trash can?
No, just leave it on the kitchen.
Elijah's gonna try to use it.
No, just don't. But now, great. Now my mouth has an aftertaste. Mrs. P, I know. Well, the hard part is be careful, Mrs. Portland, looking into Kyron's case, because I know I was going to say you turned off your comments. I've been really proud. I've seen the research you're doing based on your community posts, and you're doing, hey, Megan VR, and you are doing so well on it. But given how much he looks like your son, just be careful that you take some you time, okay? I'm sorry you miss him. Yes, we totally got off track, but this is fun too.
Oh yeah, it is fun.
Great. I'm gonna be sick. Come here.
It was Mountain Dew mixed with salt water. I'm not sure if that's actual salt. It
All right,
might tell you.
listen. Go upstairs, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in here say Boston. I know.
You didn't gargle it, mommy.
No, when Nana used to tell me to drink salt water,
You gargle it. You
I
don't
think
drink
she
it.
meant gargle it, not like physically drink it. And I used to drink it all the time.
Why
And
would you drink it? Are you mental in the brain area?
possible. Be nice. Hey, little Parker. All right, go upstairs, okay?
Okay. Bye, bye, guys. Ah.
Love you.
Can I sit here but have my AirPods in?
If you have your AirPods in, yeah.
Yes, I do have them in. See?
We're done really talking. Anyways,
Okay,
much
good,
bad
'cause
stuff.
if they want to see little Parker, then
If they want to see little Parker.
little Parker beats.
Yeah, no wonder. I mean, I just got sick. It could. Yeah, she's nice to me, isn't she? In Jay's life.
I know.
This is why I only cried about my littlest one.
Yeah, because I'm your favorite. And you
I'm
know
your.
that.
You're my favorite.
Yes, I'm your favorite. I'm the one who cleans up stuff. Elijah and Maya just sit in their rooms and don't clean up stuff. See, look at the couch.
You're not wrong.
I clean up stuff. I one time cleaned up the whole house, the whole downstairs by myself, and you said good job and started crying.
All right. Shh. Reel it in. Bring it down. Do any of you guys have which one of your childs? Do any of you have? So let's talk about children's personalities, okay? Most of us have kids or dogs, right? Or cats or lizards or turtles, whatever. Like my oldest is a very private kid. He is like she is 12. She just turned 12 in April.
Mommy, guess what?
Haven, what?
Mommy, guess what? So I was at Blake's house and I went to do a
Hurry
backflip
up.
and I almost did it. I landed on my knees and I went fully back, but then you might
Okay.
kept saying I went sideways.
All right, I'm gonna lose subs because you won't stop talking.
No, they love me. You
I
gained
do.
subs.
Okay,
from
so
me.
anyways, my oldest is super private.
Yes.
We do spend a lot of time together, Tia. Yeah, okay, MJ's life. Yes, we do. She has oh my gosh, Amber, she is like a lawyer in Boston. You have 5 kids. She's a lawyer in the making. We're constantly just like, just stop.
I was over at
Just stop.
I was over at Blake's
Just
house,
stop.
and this girl named Ashley.
She is my middle
She
criminality.
she was the babysitter, Ashley, and then I kept talking back and stuff, and over there, and she said that girl's got a big ego.
Haven.
Why?
She was just telling me how she was talking back to one
No,
of the.
I wasn't talking back.
Oh,
No.
talking back, right?
No, I don't do that to adults.
Okay, good. You're gonna make me lose subs. I'm just
I
kidding.
gave you subs.
Anyways,
Right.
her name is Haven. Yes, Haven.
Don't tell them my name. I'm not allowed to tell Fortnite kids my name.
Oh yeah, but
That's just my norm.
my oldest is pretty private, but he doesn't like fishing really, and
Who's fishing right now?
I am finishing my story. He asked his dad came in and said, "Hey, do you want to go fishing?" And I was waiting for him to say like no. But he said yes. And so to me that was his way. That's kind of how he like if something is like impacts him like this week or something or he's thought about it, then he will like that's his way of I don't know how to describe it, like wanting to feel safe kind of if that makes sense. Like it's just really weird. Well, it's not really weird. It's just
He
his
was
personality.
trying to get safe when we were on the trampoline because
Angie, baby, it is.
he has lots of curly hair. So he was trying to be safe on the trampoline, and everyone was chasing him around to grab his curly hair and use it as a spring.
Okay, can I go ahead and tell him? Yes, she's Haven. My oldest is Nehemiah, and my youngest is Elijah.
Why'd you have to birth me as a middle child?
Why did I have to birth you as a middle child?
Why couldn't you just leave it as me and Nehemiah?
It's me, you, and Nehemiah, and just what? Just forget about Elijah?
He's fine.
Yeah, my kids are close like that in age, but close in not hurting each other. No, they fight all the time. I think it's gonna end one day, but then my aunt says it doesn't end one day. Like they just keep doing it into.
Wait till we're all teenagers.
She talks a lot like me. I just finished a paper for school, and
No, only mine talks a lot.
She is
No,
the only
that's
girl,
not.
and
Mine
I
talks a lot.
emailed my professor and was like, I know you said 7 pages. Mine is 12. So where am I not understanding the assignment?" And he's like, "Okay, yeah. Here's probably where you need to cut out."
I will throw the spoon at
All
you
right,
if
hold
you
on.
say.
People are getting okay. No, they're not getting mad. I just don't want to deflect from the serious nature of the conversation.
I know, but if people don't like me,
Um,
I would throw this
I
plastic
talked to
spoon
my
at
son
them.
today about the shooting, and it was a hard. Oh, Megan, I know. Brittany, your boys are from the Bible as well. Yeah, Haven gets really like bent out of shape because. Do you like fidgets and Roblox?
I do not like Roblox.
She did, but my fourth grader does. Yes.
I love fidgets. They're so fun. Fidgets are
Yeah.
amazing. I
Um.
just don't like. I don't like
Yeah, it was
Roblox.
a hard conversation. My oldest one was just kind of like. Then he got mad. Thanks, Mrs. P. He got upset because a lot of schools near us had off on Wednesday, but we didn't. But 13, 11, and 5. Wow. And
Yeah.
my daughter, thinks it through. She's a little bit more like, wow. And my youngest just kind of like, it kind of blows his mind to think of something like that.
It's. I get it. I get that people would do that.
Come here. You
But
come tell me what your thoughts are on it. Come here.
my thoughts on it.
Come here. Come here. Be serious though. Don't be
Okay. My thoughts
from
on
a
it is.
come here. Come here. This is important. Come here.
Gosh.
As a student, when
I would want to throw this plastic
no,
spoon at
Haven,
them.
be serious for a second. As a student, when I told you that, what were your thoughts about what
That
happened?
they should be arrested.
Okay, well, yeah,
Those kids have not should be shot.
yeah.
And the dude that shot them was probably mentally unstable.
In your class, do they have a safety drill? Do you guys do? Did
Yes,
you do?
we hide behind the teacher's desk, but I will go a little bit over
No,
and not.
Haven, no,
Why can't I jump out the window?
no. Seriously though, do you have a safety thing in place? Do they?
Yes, if there's an actual shooter, we lock all the doors that they could possibly get in, and then we hide behind the teacher's desk there, and we gotta be very quiet. That's why I was really mad when we had that like 30-40 minute drill, and everyone
I
these
know. Why
people wouldn't
wonder?
stop talking. And I was like, what if it was real?
That's true.
And I got annoyed at them, and your mom said,
Where does
"Bro,
the
chill,
teacher supposed to go?
huh?"
How are
The
you all
teacher,
supposed?
the teacher hides with us, but if she or he can't, then he's like out. If there's no more space, he or she is like out a little bit more.
Okay.
Don't touch my hair.
All right. Thank you. You're done.
Where's this plastic
She is
spoon at them?
Kimberly. Yeah, I know, Sandy. It is. It is. Do all of your guys's
Ooh, check.
wait, why wonder you did? Oh my gosh. Why wonder email me. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to make light in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it was. It was. Does all your schools have safety things in place? Like, I guess I just assumed every like school had lockdown drills and stuff. Ha, thanks, Michelle. Okay. Oh, I'm glad, Mrs. P. Yeah, okay. They keep saying they would jump out a window, but
Only if only if it goes to like the back of the school where you could sprint
hey, Michelle. Okay,
and the shooter won't be able to see you, so you could just hide in like the woods or something. But there's
honey,
no woods,
I know.
so you run to the nearest house
It's not anything I ever wanted you to have to experience, but
or under a car.
K through 12. This thankfully my children are grown. Why wonder? Do you live there? Thanks, Mrs. P. She's something. She's got a boyfriend.
Oh gosh, you have to mention that. Yeah, he just sent me a chat.
Get in, but if someone wants to. Kimberly, I forgot that. I forgot that part of that one. That's right. That girl, that's where we lived, near McKinney. I miss it so much. Yeah, right, MJ's life, I know. Well, why wonder? I live in Austin. My family's in San Antonio. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, Punkette.
Mommy, did you listen
Why
to
wonder, was it just absolutely brutal? That's right, Kimberly. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for letting her come on here and address it, but I actually think it's kind of important to get other students' perspectives.
it is important.
Yes, it is important, dear. Thank you. As to kind of how they feel with what's going on. Oh my gosh, why wonder? I am so sorry. Is your cousin okay? Y'all, this is why you have to be sensitive. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm saying in general. See? This is why you have to be sensitive as a creator. I'm off my soapbox. I'm not always sensitive. I'm kind of a jerk sometimes too, but I'm just saying. Ah, why I wonder? I am just so sorry. That is. I hope your cousin is okay. Thanks, Tia. Yeah, thanks, MJ's life. I don't know. She was sitting here and I was like, well, out of all my kids, she'd be the one that, will process through something with you. So, oh, I am so sorry. Why I wonder? Will you please email me? My email is in the about section. But any way we can help, please just I'm glad she's okay, but I am so sorry that your family has gone through this. And I hope that you have felt we have been sensitive to that. I'm sorry when you came in we were goofing around. Um, but I'm so sorry. I don't even know what else to say. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine how you guys feel. Remember, Brittany, when we just told people the other day that thanks MJ's life that you need to be like we were just talking the other day, Brittany and I, about like being sensitive about these things because you never know, you know. Yeah, that girl, I know exactly. Yeah, well, I wonder if we can do anything for you. If you think like my daughter would, oh my gosh. Whew. Why wonder if you think that your cousin would like cards or something, my daughter would I would love to have my kids uh send her cards, a gift card or something, just if you think that would, help her smile or whatever. Oh, I wish I had better to offer you other than I'm sorry and that we will any way we can help. Yeah, well, I wonder if you can just please email me. We would love I know, oh my goodness, you got 48 people right here I know that would love to send, yeah, a wish list, anything to send your cousin stuff to make her smile. I'm glad you felt safe to come in here. See, Tara Boom right there. Her mom makes cut. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what to say because it's just that I thought when you meant like you went to thanks MJ's life, like you went to Uvalde. I thought you meant like you just went to like see. I didn't realize that. Yeah, see why I wonder, you got 48 people here that want to help your niece, so or cousin. In all honesty, y'all, like I can't imagine like what better we should really find out a way to get cards and stuff to these kids. Um I know it's not going to fix things for them, but even if there was a place to send card, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Let's do cards tomorrow.
Yay!
You want to do cards? Yeah, let's do cards for these guys. And just send, get some things to them. Doors in whichever way. I think that yeah. Yeah, I am Angie baby, thanks. I mean, my goodness, cards and you know, little things are kids' favorite things. Cuz I know that they're like, well, I know there's like 17 still recovering, so. Yep, exactly, MJ's life. I think, just getting cards, being able to open it up and I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find out a way of where to get them to that isn't like too much on the family, just somebody that I can just get it to. I know that girl. Right now, the kids just need, little things to make them smile. They've got enough ahead of them, so. Right, exactly. MJ's life. My cousin is so scared, still in shock. The parents are camping out at school like they're waiting. Wow. I am so sorry. Well, I wonder if you talk to any of them again, to your aunt, please let her know anything that y'all need. Meantime, I'm gonna work on some card things too. I'm just kind of letting her get out whatever she needs to. Why wonder was your cousin? So your cousin was actually in the class? Okay, yeah. Oh, MJ's life, I will for sure. Oh, I'll for sure need help. Parker is speechless. Pretty much, this is a first. This doesn't happen often. Yeah. Thanks, Rena. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they have. Like I'm happy always to send, to send a few bucks to, one of the GoFundMe's and stuff. But I also want to think of the kids that are still recovering and stuff. And I mean, kids like money, yes, but it's fun. It's nice for them to be able to open something. Thank you, Tara. Okay, I will, Boston. I didn't see it. Did you just send it? Gmail is so weird sometimes. Mrs. P, you do have a way to help. You color, right? Oh, 7, wait on that until we figure out all the logistics. But yes, when it's time. Mrs. P, you color, right? You color, Mrs. Portland. You think a kid wouldn't like a coloring? And you can pray. Oh, baby. Ah, gotcha. I see you. Well, I have a whole bunch of emails. I'm not ignoring. I just saw it, Boston. Thank you
I
so much for your prayers. I'll ask my sister about the cars. There's 5 kids in the hospital, and yes, she was in the hall.
I can paint them something.
Absolutely, Boston. You can paint them some. That would be nice.
I would paint with either watercolor.
Okay, hold on, baby.
I wonder if
I'm not gonna let you give up, Mr.
we use Daddy's big flip.
I'm not gonna let you. Oh well, thank you, 7. I'm not gonna let you give up on that, Mrs. Portland. Well, why wonder? Yes, please mention it, and you've got my email. And we've got a whole group here that's willing to help out, and I've got a community of about like, no, Mrs. P, don't go there. No one can ruin that. You're in control of what you allow. Exactly. If there's anybody to help get your coloring back, it would be these babies, okay?
Babies.
I'm thankful she's okay, why wonder, and we are praying for her. And I look forward to talking with you, and we're gonna get this I know, Mrs. P, but that's behind, right? We're turning this into right, just what MJ's life said. We are turning this around to something good. My house is about to get crazy because my husband just came home.
Did you get something? Did he have a big one on?
Thank you, Mrs. P.
Did Nimai have a
They
big
do,
one on?
Tara.
Yeah, nice one.
Oh, good.
Didn't set the up right.
All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna hop off because my house is about to get crazy.
You
Why
do use
wonder?
her
We
on,
are
right?
praying. Look, you need to vent. You just what? I don't even know. There's no words, but we'll help in whatever way we need it to, and we will get some. Do you have pants on?
He just took them up.
He's got underwear on.
He's got underwear on.
Ow! My toe. You set to my toe. Where's my charger?
What is happening in my family right now?
That's like 200 pounds
I
on
don't
my
know
toe.
where your charger is. Stop asking me.
Oh, that
No
is-
one
Mrs. Portland, I better see some coloring for these babies.
Where is it? Your son.
Okay. All right, y'all. You guys are awesome. We are Why Wonder, and let's get together and we'll figure out how to get this going, okay? And you know what fragile state some people are in. Your ghost. Oh my gosh, loving life at home. No, thanks, Angie, baby. Look at my face. This is what my face is like most of the times in my house. Like, what is happening right now? Michelle K, that was a legitimate question. He's in his underwear. You're welcome. Remy, let me look. I just checked my email and there's a whole bunch, so I gotta get on it.
Look,
All right, y'all.
I'm a
What?
favorite child. Look.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm in
I
the
love
middle.
y'all. Thank you guys.
I'm in the middle for a reason.
Wait, and they had to have surgery. Oh my gosh. Loving it. All right, 7. Bye, guys.